those that will come back down on.
I've never been up there. Never went that way.
Hopefully we'll get it today.
Nope, we're not driving home. It's 5 hours, 52 minutes to my house.
Take a picture too. Tammy said, be sure and take a lot of pictures.
Well, when we get off on that side road, I'm just going to take my phone, put it on video, and just video all the way up there.
Okay.
See if I can catch it.
And Tammy said, oh, I want to see some of that video.
Well, she's going to be sitting in front of the TV a long time.
I said, yeah, it's a couple hours long.
It's about 4 hours. We just need to do the highlights.
Yeah. Oh,
The lady standing up there in the snow.
Yeah. You can,
The look
Frank
on her
sitting
face when
there
she looks
going
up
like
at
this.
She's going, oh my God. She's like, look. Their Jeep comes over the edge of a cliff. There's people down there.
Yeah. So we're at 56,670. I should just put that on my trip thing. Okay, there we go.
say something that says, to reactivate your subscription service.
Yeah, he really is funny. Did you see what Trump posted too?
No.
On Truth or whatever, Truth Social, whatever his fucking deal is. He was just off. Saying what a no count he is.
He says
no
that about
talent.
everybody.
He said they promised us that they'd get rid of him. Promised.
Nobody promised him anything.
That guy is just that fucking blind bastard. But I like how they keep showing him saying, you haven't got a country unless you've got free speech. He said that. He said it twice. He said it in his first term, and then he said it again when he was being inaugurated. So how can you back out of what you've already said like that?
He's backed out of everything.
Jesus Christ.
He's a liar. He has lied so much, and the people that I work with say he does not lie. Donald Trump is never lying. Really? Where's your wall?
Oh my God.
He's lied so much, I can't even think of all the lies. That's how he's so successful. He just throws out shit to see what sticks. Nothing sticks, so he just throws up more shit.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe how stupid everybody is blindly following him.
Yeah.
I always get Harry Isles and Alfred Isles mixed up.
Well, Harry was the one that went to... He ran the newspaper in Colorado Springs when they first arrived.
Okay.
And it was out west, and so he was with that newspaper, and then he ended up going down to Pueblo in the late 1880s, and then he married, and then they went to California, and he started that magazine subscription for contractors.
Okay.
It was a catalog for contractors, so that when you were building, because California was exploding, and they needed to know where to get all the, what you needed, plumbing or whatever. And then he married that gal. Well, her dad died and left them $500,000, like in the late $1,800, and it was even in the paper. And they said, well, Harry Isles did all right for himself. He married, can't even think of her name now, and she just got a big old fat inheritance.
Wow.
So they had like a lot of money, so they had a pretty nice house.
You're living in California.
So they were living in California, and then Alfred was the one that went to the Navy and wrote the book, his memoirs.
Yeah.
He's the one that came out, and he hung out with his brother, and then he worked down at, when his brother went to Pueblo. His brother went down to Pueblo to work on the newspaper down there. Alfred went down there and worked on the newspaper also, but he wanted to get into the mining thing because that was just huge. Everybody was, money was just flying everywhere. So that's why his memoirs, he set out, and he wanted to go to Silverton because that's what he heard. Actually, he came to Ouray first, and I think he came up to Ouray the back way. He passed up Silverton, then he went to Ouray, and then Silverton, I think, was just really kind of getting started then. And he wanted to get his own piece of the action, but everything was taken. It didn't take much to stake a claim, and everybody had staked everything up here.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't even have to do anything. You just, I want to stake this, because this was just like a big cash cow up here, money everywhere. So he came out here, and look where he ended up with that. He went up to the top of that.
That's the only one left out there. Huh?
And then he said, I wanted to stake a claim. I'm like, really? That was got that, and then he did hit $120,000, and it was in the newspaper. I don't know if it, maybe they had to verify that, but it went into the newspapers, and then he ended up with he had a little bit of money, and then he ran the newspaper. And I don't think after he got all that money, he was interested, and then he met up with Ida, because Ida posted in the New York Times. Well, they got all those papers here. Everybody wanted to know what was going on back east, and then you had your little papers. So he read that in the New York Times that these gals they were looking for a gentleman companion or whatever. So he wrote a letter, and he was a pretty good writer then, because he was writing articles in the newspaper. And then she replied, and then they decided to get married, and they hadn't even met yet.
Wow.
And so he went to New York, and they married in New York.
Oh.
And then they ended up in Washington, D.C., and he ran the newspaper down there, and she was with the Washington Post down there. Well, she was the one that started that. Her family had a little bit of money, and then he had his $120,000 from this mine, and he always said it was a cash cow. It was his bank. If he ever needed cash, he'd just run up there and pull out some ore. Well, that doesn't sound easy.
That was a gold mine, huh?
Yeah. And that wasn't easy.
No, because God had it.
I think that was silver. I don't think it was silver. I think
Oh,
that was
was
a
it?
silver
Okay.
mine up there.
Oh, look at
I don't
this
think there
water
was-
coming out of there.
I don't think they mined for much gold up there. I think it was all
Yeah, I was
silver in
wondering,
here.
because this is
Silverton.
Yeah. Well, I was confused, because I thought that Harry was in Durango on the paper or something. Who was down
He
there?
came to Durango after Alfred died. I think we're going to get off close to here something.
Oh, okay.
Don't pay attention. But Babe Genscher said that when Alfred died, Harry came out from California, and he took 2 vases that Alfred had. He goes, they were pretty expensive. And she goes, Harry brought her a doll. She still had that doll.
Oh, really?
He brought me a doll. She goes, I really enjoyed that doll. And he came out, he visited us.
Cool.
And then he came out in in the 30s, and it's got to be right in here. I think it's that road that goes back in there.
Yeah. Did you want to go down there?
Yeah.
Again, let's see. How do we get in there, though? They've got it blocked off. Yeah, because we came through that mud hole yesterday.
That guy blocked it off.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, you got a picture. So that, if this was the true spot, that cabin would have been sitting like right over here.
I wonder if we could find a foundation.
If it had one. You can go walk down there. That's funny that he's just happened to park right there.
If we know just where it would be.
I think it's back there, right where he was parked.
Oh, right where it crosses the
Yeah.
highway?
And we stopped right in there. Because it's all trees here.
Oh, yeah.
Too many trees.
Well, it could have been taken out from the road, too. Or a flood, even. They get so much water up in here.
I think this part of this road took out where his cabin used to be. But you got a picture, so I can look.
That says Ajax cabin. And, well, when you take your photos, it gives you the location, right?
Yeah, well, I know where that is.
Exactly.
I know exactly where that is. I know where it is on Google Maps. I just don't know exactly where his cabin was.
Yeah.
I know where the mine is. And it's got to be, and that lines up.
Well, you could line it up, probably. It looks like it's.
But I never looked over there to think that was the road.
Well, you can see it's pretty
Yeah.
old. I mean, that embankment over there is all grown
years ago.
Yeah, it's been there a while. Yeah, that's got to be the original road.
Can't believe we were over there.
Yeah.
I didn't even really see the road is. You see it there.
Well, we've covered some ground. Yeah, so the original power was running up in the same location.
Same side.
They had to put in a lot more though for this mine.
Yeah, we got Gladstone up there. That they needed a lot of power.
Yeah, here's where we went in.
Mhm.
Right here. See, this is 4.3 miles right here.
4.3.
Uh-huh. I should have told you that.
And he said 4.5.
Oh, okay.
4 to 4, and then he said 7, and 7 is Gladstone. I think he got confused when he wrote his number.
Huh.
Yeah, my little cabin was 7 miles up. And later on, he goes, "Well, my cabin was only 4.5 miles."
Well, this is almost 4.5 here.
Yeah, but I think that's from downtown Silverton.
Oh, okay.
Probably from where his.
Yeah, so that would have been about right then, probably.
And who knows how
I
he
don't know
knows?
how he knows. Yeah.
How many miles
What was
does he know?
using?
I'm sure they measured it. You guys were good. Little surveyors.
Yeah.
Shit, they surveyed shit and put railroads in.
This is a weird spring up in here. He didn't mention that, did he?
No. Cement Creek.
Yeah.
He mentions it a lot. And then
No, I mean that spring in there, because that's really weird.
And then he mentions, he lifted up some moss. Maybe that's that spring. He was along Cement Creek with his buddy, and he lifted up some moss, and he found some quartz with gold in it.
Oh, wow.
Go back! Found some quartz with gold in it, and he sent it to Denver to have it assayed, and they said it had all this gold in it.
Wow.
And he goes, when I come back, he goes, I'm going to have to go in there and see if I can get some gold. He goes, I put the moss back, so nobody would notice it.
That was probably it.
That's his. I wonder if it is.
Hell
That's
yeah, because I haven't seen any other spot where it's all growing in there like that.
And then I think he just threw that. I don't know if he really saw it go, but I think he just put it in there like, you guys need to go up there. That's where the gold. I'm
He's
sending you
embellishing his story.
I'm giving you a treasure map. Yeah, he says he went up with his buddy, and his buddy went off to California or something. And while he was ahead, he lifted up some moss, and he saw a piece of quartz with gold in it. He took it and he sent it in to have it assayed, and they said it was just some phenomenal amount. And that was probably, when I first read it, I go, I don't believe that. I think that was an embellishment to get you hooked on the book. And somebody would try to go up there and find it.
Yeah, but
We just did. We went where the moss is.
But when you really look at it, it really is mossy right there. That's the only spot I've seen up here. I saw that last time I was up here. I'm going, wow, look at that, Tam. That's a big old, that's like a natural spring that comes out of rock.
Isn't that just weird to think that 150 years ago he writes his memoirs, he was up here doing the same thing we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Looking at the same stuff.
And we were actually up here because of that.
Yeah.
So his life really did count.
So he did hooked us in.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
o'clock. Got a picture too.
9 o'clock and all's well. You get a part of your Jeep. I'm gonna go. There we go. I'll crop it.
My windshield. Can I wash the windshield?
Yeah. You get a good video of it. That'll make it squeaky clean.
I think it's actually on the inside.
Need a towel?
Here, I'll just use this thing here. Yeah, it is actually on the inside.
It's always a film on the inside. I even did the inside
Yeah.
on my car. I did it twice. But that's just a film,
Yeah.
so you don't really need much Windex. If you use too much Windex, then it streaks it. A bug on the outside.
Okay, let's get up there. Where is it at? Up in there?
What?
Velocity Basin.
It's further down.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well, you gotta go
it
down and
would
go
probably
around
be
it.
back up in
Yeah,
there,
it's
right?
probably back in there.
'Cause I can see the road over California Pass and all that up in there. Clear up in there. Maybe that could just be mining roads. When I got up on Corkscrew, you could look back across and see Hurricane in California passes up here. The road going across. Because this is Corkscrew right here. There's another spring that comes out right there, Moss. Yeah, this mine must have been huge.
Back in there.
Oh, okay, so we got to go down here, right?
Yeah. Those girls came from there.
See,
You know,
that's
1 minute, we would have never saw them. 1 minute difference. 1 minute in either direction, both places.
that noise is my mirror here. Oh, it's up here.
You see the streaks with the sun shining. There's a lot of streak.
Wow, look at the snow up in there. Pretty. Whew. Is that the basin right there?
Yeah. Should be like right in there. I've never seen them look like that though. It's because there's frost on that. Oh, here comes somebody. They've already been.
Yeah.
This is the worst part right here.
Is it?
Yeah, then it opens up.
Oh, okay.
It opens up back here.
Why
Looks
has
like
Google
that.
Earth been on there?
Yeah, the Google Earth. It's a Toyota truck, and it drove. I've driven on this on Google Earth.
Okay. Well, that's how you knew. Because I said,
I
don't
could take
see
my
a
car
road
up there. I think I could take my car up there if I could.
Yeah, this isn't. You get a Subaru up here.
This is where he needs to go.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that fucker landed over there anyway.
Yeah, they got junction boxes up. Go up here, some guy's putting a big old log home up here.
Yeah. Probably where that big cement truck came from yesterday.
See the UPS driver coming down.
Yeah. Well, can you drive clear up to the lake?
Yeah. Park right next to the lake. There's a big old parking area.
Jeez.
I don't know what it looks like today. It could be all snowy. That's why I go, he's talking about Velocity Basin.
It says ski area boundary.
Because they ski back up there by Gladstone.
They laid all these timbers in the.
Yeah.
Somebody got off in the mud over there yesterday.
Should hook up with Google Maps and say, we want to map some of these roads back here for you.
Yeah. I saw that Google truck yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where was it at?
When we were on the way up from Montrose. We were sitting in the middle of the highway there. Oh man, is that beautiful. Take a picture of that too. You'll never see Velocity Basin like that. So take a picture of that beautiful view. But you'd have to hike up that thing there to get over it.
Yes.
You'd have to get a helicopter.
It's just as hard on this side as it is on the other side.
You'd have to get a helicopter to haul me out.
But it's shorter here. And he said he said he came down on that side. And he slid down with his shovel.
Oh my God.
So can you imagine it being like the late 1870s?
He's sliding down shit like this.
Yeah, he's wandering around out here.
No. What a crazy fucker. He must have been.
They were all crazy. And then he was running into people. They were all crawling around up here.
Yeah.
Because I thought I'd stake my claim.
Is that when he ran into Alfred Packer? Or?
No, that was later. I don't think that ever happened because that murder all happened in 1874 and he didn't get here till 1875 because he's in the paper in England for 1875 and the British Navy's looking for his ass, him and his buddy, because they were AWOL. And he put in there, he said, I put in for a request to end my commission with the Navy and it was approved. And then I found it, because I got those, I had the I had a year's subscription to British newspapers.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you told me.
I go, I found him. I go, there he is. I go, that fucker lied. he took off, and then when he was in the United States, they couldn't do anything for it to him.
So, you don't think that he actually saw Alfred Packer?
No. And that was what one of the guys said in Montrose that read his manuscripts. He goes, I just don't think that I can prove that he ever saw that. Well, then I started reading up on Alfred Packer. Oh, because that was just recently, because I had the guy that sketched it, James Thurlow, he was James Thurlow's assistant.
Oh, okay.
So that guy he came up there, and they didn't know where those guys were. So that guy wandered around up here. He was the one that discovered the bodies. That guy in the picture.
Oh, yeah, you said that was Thurlow's assistant.
Yeah, he's found the bodies because nobody knew ever what happened with them. So he was wandering around up here, and he found the bodies. But it took so long to get back to civilization that he just went ahead and sketched the photo. So his sketches, you can find it on the internet. So he sketched all those bodies all cut up, laying out there, and then when he came, and then he turned that in. He went to Lake City, and Lake City's not very far from there. I mean, you could walk. I think Lake City's only like a couple miles.
From where?
From where the murder victims were.
Oh no, yeah, right.
So.
Well, I thought it was right in town.
No, it's not in town. Because Cindy and me have been there.
Oh, okay. I couldn't even find
You go
it.
south out of town, and then it loops. There's a huge old loop. You take this S loop on the road. Well, where you start coming back towards town. It's probably like a mile or two outside of town.
Oh, okay.
But there's somebody's houses right there. There's houses back up in there that people have built.
Yeah.
And it's this guy's house, and they said that guy actually owns the property.
Yeah, I thought it was on private property.
But they said, and then they have a sign on the side of the road. It said Alfred Packer murder site. And then you can drive in there, and it says, please be respectable. This is private property. And then they have it all marked off. And we took pictures, and there's a plaque there, and there's a place for you to loop around, take your picture, and then get out.
Huh.
Nobody bothers you.
But so the years don't line up.
He wasn't here during the murder.
Well, yeah,
and then Alfred Packard was caught later.
Yeah, but Packer was hiding, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he was hiding that long.
Well,
I think this is
a big hawk that flew out.
Yeah, it was really big.
Holy shit! This is beautiful. Not everybody gets to see this shit, Jeff.
No, I haven't seen it. This is my excursion.
Yeah,
You're making my dream come true, Frank.
I gotta stop right here, Jeff, and take a picture of that.
Okay.
It's perfect, and the lighting is really good.
I got a good picture. I don't even have to get out.
I'm not turning this off.
Yep.
So it's right over
I seen that sign on the Google Earth truck because you can swirl around and see it. I'm gonna take.
Mines inside this basin too. I gotta take a look.
Come on. I took a stereo view.
Cool.
Stereo picture too. That is pretty amazing.
You want us?
I didn't think it was going to be that amazing.
Fucking weird. That's what I said when I came down here, because I'd never been in the San Juans like this, and I thought, oh god, this is fucking amazing down here. These passes are just.
So he brought his wife up here. She was a good horseman.
Some bear scat or something in the road there. She was good on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they rode up to his mine on the other side on a horse.
Oh, on the other side.
And then her horse reared up. She jumped off, and she was able to get the horse back down and settle him down. And she goes, "That's when I realized what a good horseman my wife was." And she said, and then she looked at him. I think she was probably pissed off. She goes, "I did not realize this was going to be this steep." And then when he came up here, he brought his sister-in-law. That's Eudora. She married, but she never had any kids. Neither one of them had kids. And she didn't want to go up. She wanted to be, I think she was back here somewhere. She just wanted to pick flowers.
Wow. Well, there's a lot of mining in here.
There's a 100-year-old pipe right there.
Yeah,
it's like a water pipe.
Yeah, I saw some of that stuff in there. This might have been like an old volcanic basin or something. Who knows? Because it's kind of rimmed all the way around.
I think he says that.
He said it was volcanic?
Yeah, I think he mentioned that. I'd have to reread that.
So this is like that. No wonder there's gold in here. Well, not gold, but silver. But that's what Central City was in. It was also a volcanic caldera up there where they hit all the gold. So. Takes a little bit of clearance.
Yeah. I'd have to maneuver around this kind of stuff.
They've had some serious moisture though up here and destroyed a lot of the roads. I wish we'd see a bear.
That sign up there.
Yeah. I think that sign is a reflector for some type of.
I thought you could read it from the satellite. There's words on it.
Really?
On the I'll bring it up.
What the hell would they be advertising?
I don't have any service, otherwise I could pull it.
Yeah, it's out. I didn't have any. I was going to send Tammy a picture of this. Degrees out here.
Jeez. I feel like I wore my jeans today.
Yeah. This is cool. I didn't, honestly, the roads, everything I've seen on the roads don't show the road going up here. On maps, anyway. Maybe they don't let you know. Like this little map up here shows the road ending right back there. Didn't show it going like that. Yeah, that'd be quite a hike, Jeff. I don't think you'd have to bury me up there.
I guess if you went slow and steady, started early in the morning.
It's
not that far up there. It's just steep.
But look at what elevation we're at. Shit. This is getting
Well, up there, right below, that sign's probably at 13. That sign's pretty close to 13.
Well, when Tam and I were over in the American Basin over there we thought, let's just go right up to Handy's Peak. We started up that trail, and I just went. I said, I can't do it, Tam. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's do it.
So that saddle right there, right on the other side of the area.
This one right up here?
Yep.
Cool.
Just to the left of that sign. I think. I'll have to get up here to the lake. I looked at it. I did everything from the lake. And then a guy brought his drone, and he sent his drone up there. His drone made it all the way to the top.
Wow.
But he didn't go on the other side, which I don't blame him, because you'd lose all signal.
But couldn't you just stay up high and look down?
Well, he could. But you couldn't go very far. He went all the way to the top. He looked down.
Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Shit. Yeah.
I thought this was the lake, but we're not up there yet. Hell, they got a marker right there. There's a camping spot.
Yeah.
Designated camping spot.
Right. You could come up here, Jeff. Bring Cindy up here.
She could probably handle this. I don't think she likes doing this too much.
Do you like doing it?
I like doing it. There was parts on that one yesterday. I was like, God, this is tearing you up. We're still not there. Oh, this is the end, so you can't even see the
lake from
yeah.
here.
You have to. So this is the parking area.
Well, then we'll go walk over there, maybe, huh? I gotta
take a leak anyway.
get some more pictures up here. I'm gonna park. Like I'm going
Next to
out.
that path. I'm gonna walk on the path.
Yeah, I just want to catch my Jeep in this picture.
No vehicles beyond this point. It may not even have water in it. It might all dried up. It only has water in it from the ice melt, and it's fall.
Huh.